Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because it's one click away. Why are you screaming? It's one click away. It makes me smile every time someone does it, and if you end up changing your mind later, you can always just unsubscribe. So why not do it? Are you gonna scream the entire video? But if you do choose to unsubscribe, do remember that I have a lightsaber and I vaguely know how to use it. Just saying. So guys, today we have another prop making video. Now, recently I made Malfeasance from Destiny 2. And if you haven't seen that video, I will put a link in the description as well as up here somewhere. It's well worth a watch. The techniques we use during this are basically going to be the same for this particular build, because this build is Hawkmoon. Now, I did tell you in this video that this was my favorite gun, and then they brought Hawkmoon back, which was my favorite gun in Destiny 1, and look, now it's a really hard decision, okay, but I think it's Hawkmoon at the moment, even though I can't aim very well. It's still great. I love it. So I actually started building this in like November, December, sort of. And then I got to the scaffolding stage where I had to take off all the supports because it's 3D printed. And I gave up for a while, had surgery, recovered, and then finished it in 2 days. So here we are. Now, before we jump into it, I just want to show you a couple of clips from the game. I found the quest to get this really cool. I really enjoyed it. So I thought that might be interesting to chuck into this video. And I will also show you how this looks in-game, at least from the menu screen, because that menu screen screenshot is essentially what I'm using to build this. Now, these parts are surprisingly not from the Destiny STL generator. I think I got these files off another video, which I will also put up here and in the description. It's well worth having a look at this guy's video. I need to remember his name. So I found the video. It's by Props and Stuff. I will put a link up here, down there. It's a really good video. It's well worth a watch. They do a fantastic job of it, and they even sand it. They do a really good job of the sanding, which sadly I have not done. I've done the very bare minimum. So definitely give them a watch, and they have the files in the description. So without further ado, let's check out that gameplay footage.
Do you have a minute? Something's been going on, and I've been having these strange dreams lately. Vivid. Real. Glint thinks there might be something to them. This is it. The geography matches my dream exactly. There was a bird, or I was a bird. Sometimes it's hard to remember.
I know this gun. It looks like Hawkmoon, or at least part of it. I thought it was lost forever when the Red Legion destroyed the tower. No, it's an effigy of Hawkmoon, made from the same material as the outer shell of the Traveler. This reminds me of the gift the pyramid left us on Io, the one Eris transformed into a weapon, but it's undeniably of the light. Hawkmoon is resonating with the shard. I think this is it.
It's done.
So guys, this is Hawkmoon. It is a really pretty gun in game and is very satisfying to shoot, but sadly I don't have any footage of that. So this screen here was mainly what I was using as a reference from this build. And wait a second. Hang on. What? Are they gold? Did I completely miss? Yeah, they're gold. Let me just fix that real quick before we continue on. Just give me a second. Hang on. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's good. Alright. Now just a quick heads up, I know nothing about guns. I am an Australian where guns have been outlawed for decades or something. So I'm gonna make up my own names for the parts. How long does it take to print? Like a week? Each part was about 4 hours, give or take. But it's done! I was really excited about this, and it needed to fit perfectly to work, and it's still a bit sketchy. Oh, yes. But it fits! Yes. Yes. But does it work? Oh, kind of. Nice. Nice. You take that off, but nice. Good. Okay, we're good. Spray painting time!
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away?
So apparently I lost the footage of me slaving away at the scaffolding and supports, but this is proof that I did it. My hands were a mess afterwards. They were just dead. And now it's time to put together the main body of Hawkmoon. I'll be using super glue for this. I was going to use 5-minute epoxy, but I'm kind of out of it, so let's try the super glue and see how it goes.
Why does the rain always keep on pouring down?
Just a quick note for anyone who also wants to build this. During this part, make sure you put the chamber on the little hinge thingy, because when it was all together, as you'll find out later, I couldn't fit it on. So, just heads up, put it on now. Just put it all together now. Don't wait till later. You'll have to, like, change some stuff just to get it to fit.
How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder. Stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are. It really makes me wonder.
So what I'm using here is wood putty. There are much better alternatives, but this is just the easiest thing for me to access. Now, as you all know, I hate sanding, so something that's not shown in these videos is I actually used a belt sander on the larger areas to quickly smooth it off, so that I could just use this on the details. Now this boy, this spiky thing, it is very pointy. I definitely recommend either fully rounding it off or replacing it with foam like the original creator made. So the bottom part of the handle actually didn't line up properly and flush with the other parts. That's just a mistake by me. So I had to put a little bit of extra super glue in and some more wood putty later. So while I had already taken the scaffolding off the main parts and put them together, I hadn't taken it off this chamber thing yet, and it was a pain in the butt, but I worked out a way to do it easily. Turns out if you hit things with a hammer and like a spatula thing long enough, things seems to work out alright. Just saying. One day I'll learn to spray paint from at least 30 centimeters away without oversaturating the parts, but today is not that day. Today we are impatient and we will oversaturate those parts as much as possible to avoid having to put a second coat of primer on. Who's with me? I also had a couple of parts I needed to fix up a little bit with some more wood putty on the main body. I think I have this like internalized instinct that if I put too much paint on the parts, it'll hide the lack of sanding, just with layers of paint, which is not really true. But I will do it anyway. So now we're at my favorite part of any prop making endeavor, which is the painting. I get to sit down, watch something like Critical Role and just chill for the evening and paint. It's just one of my favorite things to do, really. Paint water? Not paint water. Okay. Just a quick note here, I thought this would give it like a really even coat using a tissue, but the actual feather engravings in it just ripped up the tissue everywhere, so just use a brush. But then I changed my mind and spray painted it chrome anyway. So this is when I run into that problem I spoke about earlier. Yeah, the chamber thingy doesn't go in properly. But I ended up just taking out some material so the hinge could go down lower, and that's how I could get the chamber in. So this is where I was painting in the weathering of the gun. Now while I was doing this, yes I was looking at the reference photo, but I was also thinking about, alright, this is a eternal guardian who's been lugging this weapon around God knows where. Where is it gonna get dirt? And that is the crevices and anywhere where a typical gun would have gunfire. So things like around the chamber, the barrel itself at the very tip of the barrel, and into the feather detailing and any grooves that I think dirt could get into.
We wanna believe.
Now sadly I didn't put LEDs in this gun, but the actual one in the game has a lot of pretty lights, so I'm trying to paint those in with like a violet colour and white. And I reckon it turns out pretty good. It's a shame I can't keep it in the shot though, that's really annoying. And I also realised I needed 2 of these. Oops. And now, the reveal! So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a lot of fun to make. My prop wall is getting more and more filled and I'm very excited about that. It's been really good to like film and make things again. It's been very exciting and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And now I have 2 Destiny guns and I can dual wield exotics, so ha! But guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop this video a like, comment down in the description, especially if you guys have been prop making as well. I want to see your videos. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Please. Also, for those of you wondering, Ghost is still here. I haven't just replaced him with my skull. He's just been turned into a puppet for TikTok videos. That's another thing. I'm now on TikTok and there is a lot of Destiny content that I'm putting out, but there is also some Star Wars stuff, a lot of things with the lightsaber. There's also some D&D content, a little bit of Lord of the Rings, and it's pretty much all cosplay. So if you're into that sort of thing, go give me a follow at StarkissVixen, and it's the same account name for my Instagram as well, StarkissVixen. I'd really appreciate that if you could give me a follow on both of those. Thank you. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing and I will see you all next Friday. Bye!